This video is for CBSE Class 12 Computer Science students. We will see the chapter Data File Handling. In that, we will see how to produce the output based on the class using the binary file. Hello students, you are watching now Knowledge Zone channel. If you like the video, click the subscribe button. Click the bell button to get the notification about the upcoming videos. We'll move on to the video now. In C++, we have two types of pointers. One is get pointer, another one is put pointer. So get pointer means it is used to get the data from the file. So this is data file handling means we will be having a file and we will open a file and to read the content from the file, we have to use the get pointer, and to write the content onto the file, we have to use the put pointer. And we have the pointer based functions here, that is the cursor functions. Four functions are there. seekg is an input stream. So if you are going to use the input file, like read the content, then seekg, then tellg, and then seekp and tellb will be coming in the output stream. Okay. We will see what is seekg. Seekg is used to move the get pointer to the desired location. To keep the cursor in the particular place, we have to make use of the seekg function. If you want to move the cursor to the 20-second record, then you have to use the seekg function. So the syntax for the seekg is file pointer. So file pointer means one variable name we will define for file pointer. Suppose if fp is the file pointer, then you have to give like fp.seekg. So the syntax is file pointer dot seekg, number of bytes comma reference point. So the number of bytes is where you want to keep the cursor, like where you want to place the cursor, how many bytes you want to move. And then reference point indicates whether you want to move it from the beginning or from the end or from the middle or from the current location. So that is specified by the reference point. So example is fin. Fin is the file pointer. seekg is the function name. 10 indicates the 10 bytes. IO is beginning. So from the beginning. So from the beginning 10 bytes we have moved the cursor to that location. Okay. So next is the tellg. Tellg is used to know where the get pointer is in a file. So it will give the position of the cursor. Okay. So it will be returning some value that indicates the cursor position. It will not take any argument. That is within the bracket. You will not specify anything. The syntax is file pointer dot tellg. So file pointer is, as I said before, here in this example, fin. So fin dot tellg. So that will give the current position, that we are storing it in another variable posn, which is of integer, just a numerical one. Next we have seekp function, which is used to move the put pointer to the desired location. So put pointer, the file type is of put pointer, and file pointer dot seekp, the number of bytes comma reference point. Everything is similar except we are using here seekp. So fout is the file pointer, and then seekp is the function name. 10 indicates the 10 bytes, and from the beginning. So 10 bytes we are moving the cursor. And tellp is used with the output stream, and it will return the current position of the pointer in the stream. So tellp method takes no parameter and it will be returning some value. So tellp is used with the output stream, and it will be giving the current position of the cursor. And the reference points, as we discussed before, the reference points are of three types, three modes. beg is for the beginning. From the beginning of a file you can do the seeking positions, you can read the content. IOS end indicates from the end of the file. From end also you can move back. IOS CUR indicates the current position in a file. We will see now the board exam papers and we will see how to find out the answer. So find the output of the following C++ code, considering that the binary file clients.dat exists on a hard disk with a data of 200 clients. So from this question you have to remember that the number of clients are 200 and the name of a file is clients.dat. If it is of DAT, then it is a binary file. If it is of text file, then we will be having extension .txt. So normally for the class and objects we will go for a binary file. So class clients. So class is the keyword and client is the name of the class. Int C code, client code, which occupy 2 bytes, and char C name is the client name, which require 20 bytes here. Okay, for the character data type, single byte is allotted. Here it is of 20 characters, so 20 bytes will be allocated. Totally, if you count, you will be getting 22 bytes for creating object. you have two functions here as register and display. When the objects are created, the memory will not be allocated for the functions. Only for the data members, the memory will be allocated. So totally 22 bytes will be allocated for the objects. Okay. Now void main fstream file. So stream, for the stream you have to create an object. So object name is file. So file dot open. Next we are opening the file. The name of the file is clients.dat and I am opening this in binary and input mode. So binary is this is a binary file and in is I am going to read the contents. If you want to specify more than one mode, use that vertical line which is pipeline symbol. Okay. Clients C. So client is the class name and C is the object name. File.seekg. Seekg, usage of the seekg is to keep the cursor in that particular location. So 6 into size of C. What is the size of C? In the previous screen we have calculated the size of C. So size of C is 22 here because int C code is 2 bytes and C name is 20. Totally 22. Okay, now 6 into size of C. So 6 into 22 is 132. So the cursor will be placed in the location 132. Okay, in the next line again I am using the statement file.read. That is I am reading the contents and it will start from 132. So 132 again size of C. Again one more record will be totally read. So it requires 22 bytes. If you see now 132 plus 22. So the cursor will be moved to the location 154. Okay, seekg and read. Cout client number. Client number is a message we are printing. File.tellg. So the tellg, usage of the tellg is it will return the cursor position. Now the cursor is in the bytes 154. But we want the answer in records. So what we have to do? Divide it by size. Because already we have multiplied by size. Now we are dividing it by size to calculate the record number. So 154 is the number of bytes here divided by size of C is 22. So 154 by 22 if you divide you will get answer as 7 plus 1 is given. So 7 plus 1 8th one. So it is in the 8th record. Now the output will be client number 8. In the next line file.seekg. Now I am changing the position of the cursor 0, iOS end. I am keeping the cursor at the last. So at the last indicates the total number of records. You should know the total number of records here. So how many records are there? In the question if you see 200 clients are there. So total number of records is 200. So here tellg will be giving 200 into 22. When you see in that location it will be of last corner which is of 200 into 22 bytes. Tellg will be returning the value in bytes and then we are dividing it by size of C. So size of C is 22. So what will be the answer now? 200 into 22 divided by 22. So 22 will get cancelled and 200 is the answer. So the output will be the client number 8 of 200. We'll check the answer now. Okay. So client number 8 of 200. Are you okay now? Any doubt you have? So the client number we are calculating as 8. 7 plus 1 is 8 of total number of records are 200. Okay. We'll see the next question. So find the output of the following C++ code considering that the binary file client.dat exists on the hard disk with a record of 100 members. Delhi 2016 paper. Here the name of the file is client.dat. It is a binary file and it is having 100 members, 100 records are there. So class client, name of the class is clients and the total number of bytes allocated is CNO is 2 bytes and the name is 20. So totally 22 bytes for this object. Okay, and we have two functions as in and out. And coming to the main program fstream cf. Now I am creating a stream object and opening the file clients.dat in the binary mode and in the input mode to read the content. Clients is C, client is the class name and C is the object name. Then cf.read, that stream object I am reading. So char asterisk ampersand C, size of C, it will read the first record in terms of bytes including the size. So what will happen? How many are there? How many bytes are needed? 22. So now the cursor in the first row means it requires 22 bytes. And second one is cf dot read. Again I am reading 22 bytes, and third time I am reading the record. So 22 bytes will be allocated here also. The cursor will be moving to that location. Okay, we are reading the third row. Third row indicate 3 into 22. Now the cursor is in position 66. Then int POS equal to cf dot telg. So telg will be 66 in terms of bytes, dividing by size of bytes. So size of bytes is 22. So 66 divided by 22 is 3. So POS will be having the value 3 now. And cout present record. Present record is 3. And we are closing the stream object. So the output will be 3. Present record 3. Okay. So cf dot read means the first row will be read and it is of 22 bytes. Second row 22 bytes. Third row 22 bytes. Totally 66 bytes. And for POS we are dividing 66 by 22. I am getting answer as 3. And I am printing that. So the next program is find the output of the following C++ code considering that the binary file client.dat exists on the hard disk with the data of 1000 clients. So total number of clients are 1000 here and name of the binary file is client.dat. And this is the board exam 2016 paper, and client class client is the name of the class, and int client code is of 2 bytes, and char cname is for 20 bytes. Totally 22 bytes are there, and two functions are given here as register and display. And then void main fstream c file. So stream object is c file dot open client.dat. We are opening that file client.dat, which is a binary file. So in binary mode we have to open iOS binary, and iOS in is for reading the contents, and client C for the client class object C is created. C file stream object dot read char asterisk ampersand C size of C. For that object how many sizes is required, that is given by size of C. So here in the first row 22 bytes will be allocated. Then cout rec. So rec we are printing a message. Stream dot telg. So telg will be giving 22 and I am dividing it by 22 again. So that indicates 22 by 22 is 1. Now we are in the first record. Next cf dot c file dot read. Again I am reading the content, second row, and the second row is also having 22 bytes, and I am reading the third row. Third row is also of 22 bytes. So what is the position of the cursor now? In the first row, for the first row it is 22, second row 44, and third row is 66. Already I have printed as record 1. Now cout record c file dot telg. Telg will be having the value as 66 in terms of bytes, and we want the record number. So I am dividing it by size of C. So size of C is 22. 66 by 22 is 3. So I will get the answer like rec 3. So first one is rec 1 and next one is rec 3. Okay. So this is the output for the program. I think you are able to calculate the values, write the output for the program. Okay. You can also try for the next one. Okay. Find the output of the following C++ code considering that the binary file game.dat exists on the hard disk with the information of around 200 games. Name of the file is game.dat and it is a binary file and it is having 200 games. And this is the board paper of 2015. Class game. So the name of the class is game. Int g and game number is of 2 bytes and char game name is 20. So totally 20 bytes. Totally if you calculate for integer and character 22 bytes are allocated. Public void get in and void show name are the two functions, and while allocating while creating objects, the memory will not be allocated for the function. So totally 22 bytes will be allotted for creating one objects when you create one objects. So void main fstream gf is the stream object, gf.open game.dat. So the name of the file is game.dat and I am opening that in binary mode, and I am going to read the contents. So I have to go for input mode. Game G. So game is the name of the class and G is the object name. Then file stream is gf.seekg. Seekg will keep the cursor in that place. Size of G into 5. So size of G is 22 into 5. If you calculate, the final answer is 110. Okay, next gf dot read. Next row also I am reading. Now I am reading the 6th record. In the beginning we read up to 5th record. The cursor is in the 110, byte number 110, and plus 22 now I am adding, and it will be in 132. The next again I am reading the content, then again 22 bytes will be allocated. So totally the cursor will be in the position of 154. Clear now? Seek G is 5 into 22, 110. Again for the next read, plus 22 is 132. Again plus 22 is 154. Okay. Then the record number is given by gf.tellg. Tellg will be giving the current position. Currently the record is in 154 divided by size of G. Size of G is 22. I want to know the record number. So I am dividing 154 by 22 and I am getting the record number as 7. So see out record number. The record number 7 is printed, and L. We will see the output now. Okay, so this is the last program. Okay, now I think you are thorough with the output calculation from the binary file. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button. Thank you, students. Thanks for watching this channel. If you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. Okay, thank you.